he would be. I did some digging, and are you aware that there was an elven woman seen in Merrick's company shortly before the Battle of Riverdane? There was a rumor, I understand, that they were lovers and that she was a bard. Was Merrick being blackmailed? I wonder if this has anything to do with that mysterious bequeathment to those elven families in Orlais. Of course, I'd kill and dispose of the axe immediately. Queen Anora. Arms of the Riverdane. The Battle of Riverdane is among the most famous in Ferelden's history, fought at the onset of the Dragon Age in a bid to secure the country's independence from Orlesian rule. Sorry for reading all this, but it's kind of telling some stories, and I like to read this kind of stuff, this kind of lore stuff. The Ferelden army was cobbled together from commoners and bands who had turned against the Orlesian usurper, King Megrin. Even so, under the leadership of Logain MacTyr, they scored an astounding victory against a large force of chevaliers fording the Riverdane. Afterwards, Logain was hailed as a Ferelden legend, and for a time, veterans of the battle enjoyed similar status. Soldiers' possessions became prized mementos, in particular suits of armor belonging to those early supporters who joined Merrick after the death of his mother Moira, the rebel queen. Folk tales suggest that the Maker's blessing lives on in the armor those brave allies wore on that fateful day. You know. Duncan became Ferelden's Commander of the Great in 910 Dragon, assuming the mantle of Commander Polera, under whom he had served since the Order's restoration of Ferelden. Polera, who hailed from Antiva, had built an amiable relationship with King Cailan. She overcame many of the objections of Teyrn Logain, who had argued strenuously against the Order returning. After all, the Wardens had attempted to overthrow Ferelden throne centuries before. When Polera disappeared, perhaps recalled to Wysep, although none of Ferelden saw her leave, nor have seen her since, Duncan bequeathed to her son a silverite axe of great value. Duncan said he had wielded it in a twin in younger days, back when he had been a far different man. He named the axe Fiona after one who inspired him, and suggested that the son ought to take similar inspiration from his mother. It's unknown what became of Polera's son, other than that he fled Ferelden during the same blight in which Duncan perished. Oh. Arms of MacTyr. Teyrn Logain MacTyr was not born a nobleman. It said his family descended from freeholders in the Western Banner, a region known as Oswin. His father Gareth would have had no surname of his own. He likely would have described himself as of Oswin or Ban Eswin, as the region would have been known in the Old Tongue. The name MacTyr means son of the land. It was bestowed upon Logain by King Merrick after the Battle of Riverdane. The Ferelden people considered the name highly appropriate. To them, Teyrn Logain was the son of the entire nation, and he was famously said to have told a crowd that Ferelden would forever be part of his blood. After Logain's betrayal of King Cailan at Ostagar in 930 Dragon, the general became as reviled as he had once been revered. His manse in Gwarin was looted and many of his personal possessions stolen, among them the armor he wore at the Battle of Riverdane. That armor is said to have had special significance to the man. One peculiarity of the armor was a square of red silk pinned to one of the shoulder belts. For luck, Logain once explained. King Merrick's helm. King Merrick Theron, widely regarded as a hero by the Ferelden people for liberating the country from Orlesian rule, disappeared at sea while en route to Wycombe in 925 Dragon. He was to attend a gathering of the Marcher Lords in an attempt to forge a union in the north, and when he failed to appear, the Free Marches fell back into the petty squabbling that they are infamous for. Teyrn Logain spent almost 2 years searching for his lost friend, consuming much of the royal treasury and the majority of the Ferelden navy. The search was futile, and when Logain claimed that Orlais had purposely sunk King Merrick's vessel in order to prevent Marcher unity, he was called off by his daughter, Queen Anora, and a united band. It was time to mourn the king, they said, and so in 927 a massive state funeral was held in Denram's Chantry. To this day, rumors insist that Merrick is still alive, perhaps held in an Orlesian prison somewhere. The lasting mystique has increased the value of his personal possessions, leading to the theft of several artifacts from the royal palace. Among these was the helmet said to have been worn by young Merrick at the disastrous Battle of West Hill. God damn. See what it's... So is this gonna start it? Or... Oh, no. Don't want to do that. Oh my god. Alright, the Ashen Cuirass. The charge of the Ash Warriors is a sight to behold. With hounds at their side and their fierce battle cries, the Ash Warriors have buckled the ranks of even stalwart veterans. And if the enemy line does hold, then the true test begins. Quill and ink is a poor medium to convey the sheer power of their rages. Rage! Despite the Ash Warriors' renown, several misconceptions persist. Some believe the mercenaries are predominantly Avar or Chasian tribesmen. Certainly their armor evokes barbarian roots. But the men and women of the Ash Warriors are almost entirely civilized. In many travelers, as chronicler and surgeon, I spent several months with the Ash Warriors. Although finding any willing to speak of their history was difficult, the stories I gradually elicited were chilling tales of hard men. One was an arsonist who joined the Ash Warriors on the gallows. Another had committed fratricide. And another's dire pat. Hey, man, I did that too. I mean, my character in the game did that. And another's dire past I dare not recount. In joining the Ash Warriors, their crimes were forgiven, for it was as if they were never born. Even in legal records, their old life is erased. Contracts voided, marriages annulled, records of birth erased. In this, they are much like the Dwarven Legion of the Dead. Their new lives are dedicated to redemption and service. My first night with the band, I was startled when they asked me to sing a few verses from the Chant of Light. Grim to a man and fearsomely garbed, yet they were as eager to hear the chants as the most faithful parishioner. I felt as the first missionaries must have, surrounded by barbarians. The more I learned of the Ash Warriors, the more questions I had. They are mercenaries who demand no pay, men with no past, considered the king's men, yet beholden to no one. I could have traveled with them for many years and still had mysteries to uncover. The Dogs of War, and then Velkorminth swung his mighty hammer, and the blow tore the Aldmari band's head clean off. He lay crumpled beneath the war leader, and Velkorminth did shout, "You canine lovers! You who think you can defeat me, stand before me and my dogs. They are the dogs of war." He planted his blood-soaked hammer in the earth, and his enemies did not quiver. But victory would not go to the Chasian that day, but Hafter approached and intoned, "I'm Hafter, slayer of Darkspawn, leader of the Aldmari. No dog nor wolf alive frightens me." And so they traded blows for 3 days and 3 nights. Bruised, bloodied, and tired they grew. It was after 1,000 blows that Hafter's blade, Euceris... Hey, I know that sword. I know that sword. Found Velkorminth's heart. Then Hafter spake. Spake? "I banished the Chasian from these plains. I have taken the greatest of your men from you and claimed his weapon as my own. If you ever rise against me or my sons, we will take more than that." And so, to this very day, the Chasian never venture far from their wilds, and the children of Hafter still hold our lands free. Hauberk of Gelganig, the Faithful. Not all of the Aldmari tribes flocked to Andraste, especially on the borders of the Kakari wilds. Her words found scant purchase. Decades after her death, many Aldmari held true to the gods of their ancestors. Missionaries braved these hard lands only to become martyrs of the faith. And so until the Aldmari were embroiled in a bitter war for survival against the Chasians and Avars. When the leader of the Ash Warriors, Gelganig, received a vision of Andraste, the charismatic barbarian, no such thing, kidding, traveled throughout Ferelden, telling his tale and unifying the fractious bands around the word of the Maker. The Ash Warriors ever since have been fervent in their faith to the Maker. To the Ash Warriors, Gelganig's armor is a religious relic, but it was lost in the Navarin campaign of 869 Blissed. 69. The Mountain Fathers Haft. The Frostbasks run red with barbarian blood. We found their sacred caves and claimed their most holy relics. When the soldiers came out of the mountain cave and brandished this weapon, the Avars rose up in a mighty fear. We had to put down every man, woman, and child. It was as if they'd gone rabid. Before they perished, their witch woman pronounced a curse so vile and treasonous, 3 soldiers had to be whipped to reestablish discipline. Our guide says this axe is a sacred weapon, a weapon of the gods. We plan to march further into the mountains to defeat the last of the tribes. Surely there cannot be more than 1,000 left. I have every confidence that by next spring, these barbarians will plague us no more. Then we can turn our attention fully to the Chasian and Aldmari. Although this axe may look crude, I assure you that is of enormous importance to these backwards people. Hey, dude! Consider it the first blows of many. That's not very nice. Willem's Bulwark. From the fair and deadly Lady Shayna to his faithful squire, Sir Tillers. Much is known of the companions of Calenhad, the first king of United Ferelden, but seldom do bards recount tales of Willem, Helfir, and the Ash Warriors. While noble Calenhad was trying to assemble a nation, he found himself greatly outnumbered by Terran Simeon's forces. It seemed a foregone conclusion that Calenhad would fall, but on the advice of Eldanon the Wise, Calenhad ventured deep into the Brazilian forest in search of allies. Those woods have a fearsome reputation, and after fortnight of waiting for their liege to reemerge, his men lost hope. And then Kalanide returned with Willem Halfir by his side and the Ash Warriors behind him. Although the Ash Warriors' numbers were relatively few, they turned the tide of the Battle of the White Valley. Halfir and his men breached the enemy's van. They had a van? I'm assuming Vanguard. Allowing Calenhead and Lady Shayna to kill Tyrion Simeon and unite the land. You mean Lady Shayna killed Tyrion Simeon. Sitting at the Ash Warriors campfire, listening to them tell of the prowess of William Halfir, it has become clear to me that his role in the formation of a kingdom is greatly underestimated. Okay, so I'm probably full on stuff again. So we're gonna do this. And then we'll pull out stuff as we need it. I'm gonna have to go through all this shit. Fuck. Yikes, dude. Alright. Chevalier's estate. The Archon's blades. The Archon's guard of Hessarian are vilified throughout the lands. The chant depicts their cruel treatment of Andraste as one of the reasons the Maker turned his gaze from his creation. After Hessarian converted to Andraste's teachings, he disbanded his guard and stripped them of their arms. Most of the guard's swords were destroyed, but a handful of the Archon's blades are still around. Perhaps one of the blades here drew the prophet's blood as the Archon interrogated Andraste before her execution. Hang on a second. Beregran the Bold. Beregran the Bold was either a hero or a traitor, depending on how you look at it. Before exile was common among the dwarves, only the most heinous crimes warranted a dwarf being stripped of house and sent to the surface. Beregran qualified and was banished on accusations of regicide after killing a dwarven king on the Proving Sands. Beregran spat on the assembly that pronounced his sentence before strapping on his armor and leaving Gundar. Living on the surface, Beregran's incredible fighting skills, tactical knowledge, and an intellect built a naval empire centered in what would one day be Antiva. His more enduring legacy was teaching human smiths, engineers, and other crafters jealously guarded dwarven secrets. Cursed by dwarves and hailed by humans, Beregran became a figure of much controversy. As complicated as his life was, the story of Beregran's armor is even more checkered. His armor has passed through many heroes' hands over the centuries. Despite the advantages it gave them, no hero using it ever survived old age. The Edge of Night. You've never seen a lad so taken with an axe. He carried one of the old siding things with him wherever he went. Practicing day and night, he drove his mother to a distraction he did. Even when he was fully raised into the warrior caste, he refused proper weapons. Said he had the feel of an axe and that's all he needed. Over the years, he spent a small fortune having smiths and layer enchantments on him. Oh, how others would sneer at those ancient things. Well, they did until Beregran lopped off King Jeggert's head on the sands. Sad business that, and Gundar was a poorer for it, and I'm not just talking about the king. At the Empress's point, as one of the early rulers of contemporary Orlais, Empress Genevieve the First created many of the traditions and practices of the imperial court. She employed the bravest and most skilled swordsmen to her guard the Empress's arm, one of the main predecessors of the Chevaliers. Her guards were given a princely gift, an enchanted Devinter blade. These blades were named for the Empress's darker side. When rivals overstepped their bounds, Genevieve was always quick to make them see her point. Get it? Point. The Golden Prince's raiment. Tales of Emile de Vero flourish among the Orlesian peasants. The dashing Golden Prince was a populace who raised a huge army from his common subjects by promising reform for the aging empire. Although he never won his imperial coronet, Lord Emile captured the hearts and minds of generations of Orlesian dreamers while wearing this golden armor. It is said that, as a young girl, even Empress Celeste was captivated by his stories. Damn. Alright, we got special deliveries. Tomes. Tomes allow Hawk to instantly learn abilities or improve attributes. Okay. Oh my fucking god. Bro, holy shit. Wait, these don't get better with levels, though. Of course it's fucking full. Okay, hang on a second. Dude, are you kidding me? There's so goddamn many. Oh. Dude. I'm gonna have so much shit to go through. Holy god. And I got 5 gold already. Alright. Now you take it all. Holy shit. Blood Dragon Armor. Commissioned by an infamous Navarran dragon hunter. This armor was crafted in a time when dragons had almost been hunted to extinction. Infused with the beast blood. Kona! Stop, dude. You know what? I think I'm gonna... You know what? Fuck it. I'm done. I've been reading too much. I'll go back to reading this stuff, but I'm not gonna read the items anymore. So these start... No. That's the last one for sure. Okay, what did I get, by the way? Oh, I got some attributes. Probably... We'll just do these. Okay, cool. Alright. Did I complete all these, by the way? What a hearing experience. Okay. Black Emporium. Oh. What? No. I don't remember that. Speaking more about argument with Gamlen. Okay. So now I gotta go through and look for shit for me. Okay. The cardinal rules of magic. You must not be under the misimpression that magic is all-powerful. There are limits, and not even the greatest mages may overcome them. No one, for instance, has found any means of traveling, either over great distances or small ones, beyond putting one foot in front of the other. The immutable nature of the physical world prevents this. So no, you may not simply pop over to Minrathous to borrow a cup of sugar, nor may you magic the essay you forgot in the apprentice dormitory to your desk. You simply have to be prepared. Similarly, even when you send your mind into the Fade, your body remains mine. Only once has this barrier been overcome, and reputedly, the spell required 2/3 of the lyrium in the Tevinter Imperium, as well as the lifeblood of several hundred slaves. The results were utterly disastrous. Or you mean, Darkspawn. Finally, life is finite. A truly great healer may bring someone back from the very precipice of death, when breath and heartbeat have ceased, but the spirit still clings to life. But once the spirit has fled the body, it cannot be recalled. That is no failing of your skills or power. It is simple reality. Okay, so those are the expansions. Obviously, we'll do those later. Damn it.
One scrubbing brush, never used.
Hello?
I will never truly feel at home as long as we are living with Gamlen.
Damn, I feel like that's a little harsh, Bethany, but...
I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago. I can't have Mother living in this hole. We've got to get out of here. Looks like the dog's trying to tunnel his way out of this hovel. Can't blame him.
A note addressed to Gamlen. Gamlen Amel. Payment is now 2 months late, Sarah. Interest accrues as you are well aware. You will find yourself barred from our establishments unless payment is made. Think. No better cardship or numbers, Runner and Kirkwall will deal with you. I certainly hope this matter is attended to before steps are taken. Let us avoid further unpleasantness. Gallard. Okay. Hello, puppy.
He wasn't like this in Lothering. I think he misses the open fields.
What's wrong? Hmm?
City life not agreeing with you.
Poor thing. Maybe he'd be happier if we brought him with us more often.
Excuse me, that's what I've been doing. I think it was my shadow that did it. I think I kind of want to say this one. I'm not worried about his safety. He'll be fine.
But if he's with us, who'd keep Gamlen's debt collectors away?
Take it. I'm sick of what's-his-name staring and panting.
Gamlen, honestly, a Mabari understands what you say. Try using his name.
What's wrong with Dog? Real easy to remember.
Do I get to name him now? Oh, hell yeah. Well, obviously we're going to name him Kona! So I name all my dogs. Okay, well, it's time to go through the storage. I will actually be right back. So, give me a second here. Be right back. Okay. Sorry, I'm back. I think my dog's a little anxious right now. He's not used to where we are. Hopefully he'll get over it. I think he will. Okay. Actually, hang on. I gotta... Ugh, crap. Hang on. Fuck. Hang on. I gotta do something for my mother. Alright. Sorry. I am back. She wants me to take a picture of my receipt, but from that we got at Target. But... Alright. Okay, now let's go through this and look at fucking what weapon do I want. Alright, let's take... Obviously not shields or one-handed weapons. That's, yeah. Okay, so we got... God. Oh, that requires... What the? Level 17? What the fuck? Okay, these don't improve with level up. I want the ones that improve... I want the one that improves the level up, right? Never mind. Because that one's way better right now. So this will be good when I level up more. That's level 17. That's 18 damage, but it has a socket. Let's do strength. So right now this one is not that good, but it will be. Oh, here we go. Oh, fuck. God, dude. Bruh. Just... Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Might have the stand. So that's 20 physical damage. 5% speed. It's got health. That health and stamina is nice. I think I'm gonna go with this maul though. Oh wait, no, I can't. That'll be the one that I use when. Okay, so that gives +2 strength right away, plus 5% attack speed. Demons and undead. Can't use that right now. 18 physical damage, 20 physical damage. Holy fuck, I hate trying to see which... I don't know which one's better. That's quite a bit of health. 34 per second. 33 per second. But this one has 2 sockets, so the damage will be better. I think I might go with this one. Although that crit chance is nice and the strength is nice. It's got 1 socket. 24 health, 24 stamina. That's decent. Sorry, this is gonna take a while. Figuring out which one's better. Think I'm gonna go with the Blade of the Archon, though. Because that +2 strength, it's pretty good. You know, and I do like health. I'm not too worried about the stamina part. But Blade of the... I think I'm gonna go with this one. Although that knockback's pretty nice. I gotta remember, I'm not the DPSer. I need to survive. I don't know what the difference... why it matters what it's made out of. I think I'm gonna go with that one. And then when that one gets better than this, we'll use that. And then we'll see once I hit level 17 if this is better than this. It probably will be in the end. Okay, so now for armor. Holy fucking shit. Can I, like, sort them by... God, bro, holy fuck. Can't wear that. Can't wear that. Can't wear that. Can't wear that. I need 19 strength to wear that. Wait, what's my strength right now? It's gotta be close. Well, I'll probably have enough strength to wear it. Holy shit, that's pretty good. There's a lot of shit that I can't wear right now. So where the fuck... I think there's only one I can wear, isn't there? Right now, at least. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only this one. I can wear that. If I fucking had. I think that's all. Yeah, that's all I can wear. Okay, so what would be better? +1 to all attributes with a rune slot, +24 health, or this. Ooh, I think that might be better, to be honest. Because me doing damage is not actually that... Which makes me to believe that... This is actually... this one's actually better. No, it's got that rune. That rune could obviously make up for that damage. I wonder if the attack speed's already in there. I think we're just gonna keep that one. So yeah, I mean, I can't wear that yet. Well, wait. If I would use that, though... Okay, let's see which one I would rather wear. Would I rather wear +1 all attributes, +24 health, or... I just feel like this gives so much more. This just gives so much more. +1 all attributes is nice, but that's fucking 12 magic resist. Yeah, no, that's way better. Okay, so now it's for the helmet. There's... Can't wear that. Can't wear that. King Merrick's helmet's a rogue? What the fuck? How does that make sense? Okay, we got that one. Can't wear the... +4. Bruh, really? Yeah, I already know which one's gonna be better. Not the Blood Dragon stuff. That's for sure. Fuck, I'll have to get stuff from Bethany, too. Fuck. Ball sacks, dude. My god. Wait, I can't wear anything yet? Or gloves? What? Wait a second. Like, the fuck can I wear any of these yet?